The concept of success. In today's materialistic world, we are used to the joy of acquiring titles and possessions. Maybe you have experienced the joy of buying a new iPhone, or buying a new car. Possession of such things is not necessarily bad, but there are many misinterpretations in explaining the human desire for such things. The truth is that success in any aspect of life is not stable. The good smell of a new car wears off after a while. The new phone will sooner or later be replaced by a more advanced, flashier, and lighter phone. Someone younger, stronger or smarter will eventually break your records. What is success and how is it defined? Success can be considered as one of those words that each person has their own definition of. One person sees success in money and wealth and another person in fame. So if you pay a little attention to the details of the word success and its definition, you will see that there is a definition of success for every person in the world. Everyone has goals and dreams for themselves, and based on these goals, they have defined their happiness and success. But in order to achieve goals and achieve success, processes must be followed and plans must be made in order to achieve desired success. Of course, in order to achieve success, first of all, we must have a good feeling, approximate satisfaction, vitality, and motivation. There is no overnight success. There is no way to be successful except to work on yourself and personal growth. You must get the necessary training in a specialized subject. Study must be part of your daily schedule and acquire the necessary skills. Laziness and procrastination are strong barriers to success. You should recharge yourself many times and never forget this important fact that you should fail many times and gain experience and use the lessons you learn on the way to success. Success will be achieved if continuous action in the direction of the goals is part of the fixed daily plans. There is no set level for success. Success continues to infinity. Every time a person reaches a goal, he chooses another goal for himself in the next stage. Also, one should be sensitive in choosing life goals because each person's goals reflect his value. Definition of success from the words of elders. Phil Knight says, in personal and business life there is always a constant battle between calmness and chaos that neither wins, but how you manage both is the key to success in life. Warren Buffett, I measure success by how many people are interested in me. Maya Angelou, success is like you, like what you do and how you do it. Thomas Edison, 1% of success is motivation and 99% is hard work. In The 7 Habits of Highly Effective People, Stephen Covey writes, if you think carefully about what you want to say at your funeral, you can find your exact definition of success. Principles of success. Success is an acquisition that is achieved by the efforts and perseverance of each person. Many successful people in the world have paved the way to success by following important points and specific rules. Together, we will review the 7 universal rules of success so that you can use them to lead a successful life. 1. The law of motivation. Never forget that everything you say or do comes from your inner desires and desires. This is actually your inner voice. Therefore, in order to achieve success, you must determine your motivations so that you can achieve your desired goals with a basic plan. 2. Law of expectation. The most important factor in the law of expectation is self-confidence. If you confidently expect something to happen in the world around you, don't doubt that it will happen. If you pay some attention to your behavior and actions, you will realize that you always act in harmony with your expectations, and in fact, these expectations affect your behavior and how you deal with those around you. 3. Law of concentration. All successful people identify focus as an important factor in their success. Whatever you focus on and think about will take shape and expand in real life. So it is better to focus your mind on the things that you really want to achieve. 4. Law of habit. At least 95% of what we do on a daily basis is out of habit. So cultivating the habits that make us successful is not a difficult task. These actions should be practiced until the desired behavior is not performed automatically and involuntarily, and we should continue to repeat it consciously and continuously. 5. Law of choice. Our life is the result of our choices up to this point. Humans are always free to choose their thoughts, that's why we are in full control of life and everything that happens to us. Our choices determine the future of our lives. So make your choices consciously and strongly to get the desired result from them. 6. The law of positive thinking. To achieve success and happiness, positive thinking is essential. Your way of thinking reflects your values, beliefs, and expectations. In addition to influencing the life process, positive thinking will also lead to physical health. People who cultivate positive thoughts in their minds will be fresher, more energetic, and stronger than other people. This group of people have an orderly and predetermined plan for their whole life and even the actions they do. 7. Law of change. Change is inevitable and we must be the masters of change, not its victims. Change has both positive and negative aspects. How you define change for yourself is very important. Changing bad habits to good habits and changing the way of life for progress are examples of positive changes in the life of every person. What is the requirement for success? We should set our goals and path based on what we want, not what others want for us. Some people find that their greatest joy in life is helping people, so success for them means living a life devoted to others. For some people, starting a business or producing a product is a source of happiness. Some people prefer to be alone and some people want to be active all the time. A simple yet profound truth is that what makes me happy may not make others happy and vice versa. My idea of success is probably not the same as yours, and that's exactly how it should be. If we cannot define the meaning of success for ourselves and follow the path of someone else's success, we will end up being nothing but a tired and sad person whose whole being is filled with a sense of failure. But before you start walking down the path, you need to see where you are right now. To determine your position, you must evaluate it honestly and correctly. In this case, there is no room for exaggeration. In what fields are you successful now? In what areas do you need improvement? What are your strengths and weaknesses? Try to get an unbiased opinion from a friend or colleague if possible. After that, you need to set some specific goals. These goals should be realistic, attainable, fixed and at the same time challenging. Your goals must be specific. For example, if you want to study more to achieve success, specify exactly what this more means. Do you want to read 40 books or 50? If you don't define the meaning of success yourself, someone else will define success for you. Which peak are you trying to climb? Is this the mountain you want, or will you see the mountain of your choice?